everyone, it's CEO Beginner Scott, and I'm joined today by Emily Sayers, who was Salesperson of the Month again for February.
I don't want to say that.
Congratulations, first of all. I've been standing up and training for the last couple of months and saying it's a process-driven market, and you just sat down and you said, no, I've worked out, I've got a process. So it'd be fantastic if you can share it with certainly the younger guys that are watching, and if they're in apartment markets, it'd be amazing, because it's certainly working for you and it's working for the people buying and selling. So
Yeah. So Britt and I did discover we do have a process, which is finally.
Yeah.
So especially with the apartment market, we wanted to be a little bit different to other processes that other agents were doing. And what we discovered works really well is the pre-market, which I think Edward's touched on that before in these videos. So every listing that we get for apartments, we offer them plan A and plan B. So plan A is pre-market, off-market for 2 weeks. So we get the photos done, have it presented properly. And then if not sold within the first 2 weeks, plan B is to go online. So I win a lot of listings that way. I think
it's a good connector.
It works really well. I mean, because essentially when they're selling an apartment, they're not making any money and they're losing money. To hear that they may be able to sell from a buyer in our system and save on the marketing is quite appealing to them. So that works well. And I think Britt and I, we sold 22 this year so far and 6 have been pre-market.
Yeah, okay. So obviously you've got the confidence to do that because you know you've got buyers. And that's the trick to it, because in your database you're meeting all the people that are coming through the apartments.
Well, because we sell so many 1 and 2 bedrooms, we can definitely cross over buyers.
Yeah. So so what we're effectively talking about is the REACH program.
Yes, the REACH. Yes, sorry, I just said that. REACH, yes.
Yeah, the REACH program. So when you're delivering it, do you find, if you say, let's do the 2 stages, that they relax a bit?
Yeah, they do relax a bit, actually. Yeah, I think it just, and obviously I say it with confidence, and I've done it so many times now, that they trust my process and I can prove that it's worked. I mean, I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, so I do say the stars don't always align. If we can't sell it within 2 weeks, you really have to just get it up and running. Yeah,
and you're in a segment of the market that can move really quickly, because if it's the right apartment or the right size, the buyer's right, the price is right, and it's done. It's not.
Well, it should be done within 2 to 4 weeks. So it is a quick kind of turnaround time. The only time it does take longer if there's building issues or combustible cladding. So I guess that's another reason vendors like to go with us, is because I know every building back to front. So I've got the knowledge, I'm on the front foot, and they like that. Where if they go with an outer suburb agent, how can they upsell their property if they don't know the surrounding buildings?
So let's go with the nitty gritty of it. We're sort of doing the off market, if you like, for a couple of weeks. Opens,
yes, we do those. So we still do the same process as houses and townhouses for apartments. I think I touched on this in Josh Vegan training. If an apartment aren't having, well, if they're low numbers, we'll strategically put the open down to 15 minutes. So if we're only having 2 buyers, we want them there in the first 15 minutes, as opposed to half an hour, 1 at the start, 1 at the finish. And that way it also allows us to do more opens in the day. So a bit more productive with our time.
So you're trying to corral everybody into the opens, or you're doing after hours opens?
Doing after, if it's vacant, we'll do them anytime.
So it's a bit like a VIP section where it's like, you're special, get you through. Okay. And so how many of them make it to the on-market situation?
On-market? Well, a lot of them. So as I said, we're out of the 22. I'm not great at maths. That's one of my
So it's the conversation, we've exhausted the people that we know. We need to start attracting people that we haven't met yet.
Correct. And if it's a property that's a bit more unique and we've decided to do an auction campaign, that might just go straight to market. Especially if it's a house or townhouse, I generally like to take those to market, just because I know under competition you'll have a lot more buyers through realestate.com.au and domain. So it just really depends on the property.
It's pretty dynamic, isn't it? You can't do it with everything.
You can't. There's a lot of moving parts, and people don't realise with apartments, it's not just someone ringing you up saying, what's it worth? I mean, you need to know the aspect, you need to know the internal size for banks with lending, you need to know if there's any building issues, if it's a stack of car park. There's so many components.
Is the cladding side of things calming down now? Or?
The government has, well, the ones that were high risk, that's been rectified. The ones where they've it's fallen on the owners. Most of them have been replaced now. So there's only like a few outstanding, which is good. It's dragged on for about 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, it's quite amazing because I hear you talking about it all the time. That one's got issues, this one's got issues, that one's
You've really got to wrap your head around it because there's low risk, high risk, under 5%. There's so many different factors.
Okay. So then with so talking processes again, you're meeting first home buyers, and do you introduce them to banks or brokers, or you ask them all of those questions?
We definitely do. Yeah. So we ask them how long they've been searching for. Yeah. Have they got their pre-approval sorted for finance? If they haven't, are they dealing with someone? Do they want us to refer a broker? Yeah. I mean, if they're still renting and they haven't got their pre-approval and they're 6 months off buying, we generally know they're probably a no for that particular property. Yeah. But we do ask them all these questions. They really need their hands held first home buyers.
Okay. I was about to ask.
They do.
Are they cagey or are they open and just say?
Oh, they're so open. They're not seasoned negotiators. They're actually great to deal with.
Yeah. That's good.
And they don't really keep their cards close. You know, if you're dealing with an owner-occupier that's bought and sold quite a few times, they're more cagey. But first home buyers are really great to deal with.
Yeah, fantastic. So are you tweaking the processes? Always looking to tweak it?
You know what, there's always room for improvement and things I'm learning along the way. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like I do adapt to change. Some of the other agents, you know, even the thought of strategically cutting an open down to 15 minutes, they just wouldn't do it. But I think you do, you know, we're constantly evolving in the real estate game and you need to be willing to change things or learn something new.
No, well, it just sounds perfect. So you're using the reach side of things for properties you know that will turn over. It's a price-driven market. And then the ones that you walk into and you know they'll be in demand, it's 4 weeks auction or 5 weeks auction, and you're going to have to compete.
Yeah.
Well, you're ready for your next conference.
I'm ready. I'm going to a conference. Can't wait.
Emily, congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, if you need to know anything about the processes, ask Emily. She's very good. She comes to all the Josh training and you're following a lot of the scripts and dialogues, I know, but you're relentless in the way that you follow up your data. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Toorak. Here at the Home of Luxury, our friendly and knowledgeable team are here to showcase and demonstrate to you the Mercedes-Benz of your dreams. With a remarkable range of demonstrator vehicles here on site in Toorak, why would you choose to buy your next Mercedes-Benz anywhere else? Bookings are essential to secure your VIP test drive experience this weekend, so reach out now. We look forward to welcoming you to Mercedes-Benz Toorak, the Home of Luxury.